Okay, now I think we can start.
Are we in a good state?
It
Oh.
looks-
Okay, cool.
I am now at -3 or 4, and you're at -10.
Sounds good to me.
No, it sounds good to them.
Ooh. Okay.
But yeah,
Hi,
I'm Alan,
and I'm Justin.
and this is the Alan and Justin podcast. Welcome back.
A Lazy Yet Successful production.
An award-winning podcast sponsored by
Anchor, DJI, Sony,
Spotify.
Oral-B. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Not sponsored by Starbucks, but hey, if you want to sponsor us, I wouldn't mind.
I was going to say, we're always getting offers from people. If we're sponsored by someone, it means we actually like them. And
True.
for Oral-B, we're specifically sponsored by the Series 10 Pro toothbrush.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's like Series 10 IO. I don't know. We use it every day. It's great.
I kind of love it. Okay, so what do we have on the docket this week?
Let's see. We did a 3-day water fast.
Yeah.
We figured out all of the new house stuff for actually the next 2 houses.
Yeah, because now it's two.
Actually, we didn't pick out appliances for the next house. Well, next house.
Next house. Yeah, we need to figure that out.
Because remember, the appliances that we picked for this house don't move with us to the next house.
True. Yeah.
Mealy
So we're moving twice.
in the
we
next
realized.
5 years.
Once to a place a bit closer to work, and the second time to a place a bit closer to work that's a bit larger.
A bit farther away from work than the next house, but it'll be like twice as big.
Yeah, and way closer than our current abode.
Not that we're far from work anyways. It's only like 15 minutes at the most. It's
Yeah.
actually a nice drive. I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, although we are farther from a couple of amenities.
Like what?
Whole Foods.
Not by much, by 1 minute.
True.
And that 1 minute isn't like here 1 minute where you got to like take like the interstate and stuff. It's like suburbia, so you won't even notice. It might actually feel faster.
True.
Yeah.
That might be nice.
I was talking with not What's Her Noodle about that, but What's Her Noodle? You know what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah, so that was fun. What else do we do?
We could talk more about the 3-day water fast.
I know,
About
but
21
we,
day.
like let's give like a summary of what we're going to talk about in this.
Oh, duh. And then we figured out what kind of things we want to eat, figured out nutrition.
Oh yeah, during that 3-day water fast, we figured out everything that we were going to eat because of the cravings that we were having, which turned out to be cravings that were specifically things that we know we love.
Yeah.
So that was an exciting prospect.
Really helped with filtering out what we want and don't want.
Yeah.
HRV.
What about our HRVs are plummeting, but we'll get into that later.
We have no idea why.
Oh, starting next month, we start Factor.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I was actually... Remind me to message Factor about sponsorship in 30 minutes.
Hashtag maybe not spawn.
Okay, I added message factor about sponsorship for this evening at 1832.
Hashtag potentially not spawn, depending on how that goes.
Depending on how that goes. But yeah, could be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we signed up for it on our own volition, and we're going to be reviewing it on probably this podcast, as well as I'll talk about it on Instaham and everything else.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, we're doing it we're actually doing it for dinner the entire month of March.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And we picked out 3 out of 4 weeks worth of meals on there because you go on there and you pick it out ahead of time, and like so that way you know what's in your box and you know you're not getting something you don't like.
It's a really cool program.
I'm excited.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, nutrition-wise, these are decaf.
Oh.
We're still caffeine-free.
Yeah, this is caffeine free. Our nutrition team knows this is a grande soy latte that is warm, not hot, just warm, with no foam, decaf, and 4 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup.
Quickly
because
becoming my favorite drink.
This has always been. This is like my comfort drink. Like if I'm feeling a little meh, I'll just get one of these.
Yeah. We're learning to balance work and life more.
Weirdly, I am.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Normally, I'm the one that's like preaching to you about this, and now I'm actually practicing what I preach. And you know what? I don't want to hear a peep out of you because I feel great.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this whole work-life balance thing, pretty fabulous.
Yeah, when you actually have a balance.
I'm balanced.
Yeah.
We're good. But yeah, let's talk about our 3-day water fast.
So, we decided to do this after realizing...
So we were forced into doing this by our nutrition team.
For committing sins.
Sins
nutritional
against...
sins.
yeah. Basically, we had a binge eating night where we ate probably 2,000 calories worth of stuff that we shouldn't have. And our nutrition team... yeah, we got forced into doing a 3-day water fast and detox. That being said, it was nice, and we're going to be implementing this probably monthly.
It actually went very well. We saw very good results. Annoyingly good results. I actually wish we had seen no results because I don't want to do it again.
I
But now I'm
know,
kinda
yeah.
forced
On
to.
average, I think we both lost, on average, like 6 to 8 pounds.
Yeah.
But it's not for weight loss. It's just to detox and like just meditate, get natural. This is not health advice.
No.
Yeah.
Do not take this as health advice.
Yeah.
Talk to your team of nutritionists.
Talk to your
before
team of
trying.
nutritionists because we're relatable.
Oh my god. Okay.
It is so hard to be relatable, especially now here in the Lord's Day of 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a meeting today about compound interest for our retirement account as we're getting ready to buy 2 homes. Buy one and then sell that and buy another. That's $1 million plus probably. Yeah,
We know what the word capital gains tax means.
relatable. No, I don't want to hear anything. I'm paying $20-something million in taxes. I don't want to hear crap from people. All of that money goes to help all y'all.
We've served our time being relatable.
Yeah.
It's okay for us to be unrelatable.
Yeah, I have spent far too long on the social medias. What anniversary did I just have on social media? Oh yeah, my YouTube channel is officially an adult. It's 18 years old.
It can drive. Well, it could drive earlier.
It could
what can it
drive
do
5.5. Oh,
It can vote.
It could vote and it could have sexy time.
Your social media channel is now legal.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
but that's crazy. But yeah, we did
Yeah.
3-day water fast. We started hallucinating about foods that we really wanted, which turned out to be a lot of like comfort type foods.
What's pretty
But
nice.
foods that were easy, a lot of foods that we were like really wanted are easy to make healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. An example would be you really wanted like stir fried rice.
Yeah, and that's
I
pretty
can
easy
do that
to do.
really easy.
We were thinking of, like, one of the things we wanted, I think, was just like something with goat cheese, right? Isn't there something with goat cheese?
I don't know.
A lot of pizzas.
A lot of flatbreads, a lot of pizzas, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, some like healthy noodle dishes.
Oh my God, I just want, so no Soya, the brand, not Spawn, makes these like, what is it? It's like shiramati.
Shiramati.
I don't know, something noodles that are carb free. That I just want to toss with like chili oil, and like it just sounds so fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
For that good clean feeling, no matter what.
That isn't Oral-B, that's... Who is that?
Orbit Sweet Mint.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Orbits.
Really? Does Orbit still exist? Tell me in the comments below.
Hopefully.
Yeah, do they? Give me a minute.
I know 5 Gum died,
Talk about something.
and I think Juicy Fruit died back in the day too. So yeah, water fast. It turns out that when you're fasting for 3 days, it's really hard to maintain body temperature. And it's kind of just not a fun time. Really good results though, but like, I was literally sitting in the car, cold, drenched in my own sweat. And we were driving to check out the house we're buying in a year. Good times. But we'll talk more about that later.
So Five Gum does still exist, as well as Orbit still exists. And it reminds me because your mom gave us a pack of Orbit gum.
She did.
Yeah.
So we had that most recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love gum.
Gum's really nice.
G, not C, but I love C. But yeah. You were talking about the house that we were going to get?
Oh yeah, segue. So we are now buying 2 houses
Yeah.
in sequence, not at the same time.
We can't afford to get them at the same time. And the second house, we just can't afford it all right now.
Nope. Though we thought about like, hey, what do we want in a house? And we figured it out, and hashtag relatable, because
Yeah.
of financial factors, we can afford the second house in an amount of years.
A couple years.
But we also would really like to move out of our current house. There isn't quite enough space in it, even though it's extremely nice.
It's a great house. It's just like, I don't know, it's not us anymore. The neighborhood is just not for us anymore. Want something a little closer to work, like where we're going to be at, where we're at all the time anyways. But also, I just want something that's a little more minimal.
Agreed. You're currently watching from the room that is our dining room, office, kitchen, podcast studio with a conference room.
Yes.
Oh, it's also our pantry.
Oh, yeah, it's also the pantry. Under here is curtains, and it stores all of our pantry stuff.
Hence, we need a wee bit more space so those things can be separate rooms.
Yeah, so new house, pantry, separate podcast studio, separate office for me, separate conference room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all that fun stuff.
yeah.
I want a fitness studio at some point. So we started doing that in
I
the
was
current house.
debating on doing, so in that smaller room that's going to be cut in half because of the pantry, I was debating on making that a fitness thing and then just putting my office somewhere in the basement.
That might be smarter.
Yes.
We're going to do 6 bedrooms. Aha.
Does that house have 6 bedrooms? The second house.
The second house has 5 once we do the basement.
But it has the ability to have like 8.
Yes.
Ew.
The first house has 4. The first house has 3, which we're cutting down to 2, but then we're doing the basement to add
4.
3 more.
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more plus an office.
Wait, so the basement's going to be 1-2 bedrooms
Yeah,
and then a family room / like office type situation.
yeah. I feel like you're going to want your own office room.
I know I could just take one of those rooms that are down there.
True, we could combine
We don't
office
need
and podcast
2
studio.
full spare bedrooms at all times.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of house stuff this week.
We also came to the realization that we'd like to have 2 kids at some point, so that's factoring into.
Well, which we already knew, but like with this adoption process that we're going through now, it's already just taking absolutely forever. So
Yeah.
right now we'll just be happy with 1.
If you or a loved one has recently gotten pregnant and would like to donate your child, not donate, what's a good word?
And would like to find someone to adopt your child.
If you are in the circumstances where that applies, adoption is an important decision and you are very brave. You're very brave.
I was going to say, we're, currently in the adoption process, waiting to be matched with like a birth parent. So, yeah,
Yeah.
just that. Why'd you bring that up? It makes me sad to even talk about.
It makes me sad to talk about too. I don't know.
And you were like, yeah, I should probably bring this up
Oh, sorry.
every time.
I just popped into my brain because we were thinking about the house stuff.
Yeah, there's dog food that's stuck in this bowl thing. But yeah.
It's also our pet station.
Oh, the cats also eat on the one end of this huge kitchen island, but like on 2 treasure chest looking things that we have at the end, not on the island because we're not heathens.
At what point do we just call this an all-purpose room
It is.
and put out like those little cafeteria tables that go up on the walls?
Up on the walls? Explain.
So my elementary school, we had an all-purpose room that was also the auditorium cafeteria. And there were these little recesses that the cafeteria tables would go into.
Never heard of it.
It looked kind of cool.
I didn't go to a poor school, so I didn't see this.
No.
I had a dedicated cafeteria.
Well, that was only elementary school. Every other school had a dedicated cafeteria.
Yeah.
In fact, 2 dedicated cafeterias.
Yeah, my high school had dedicated both.
They had a large cafeteria and a small cafeteria.
Mine were both the same size.
Small cafeteria was still very big. Mm-hmm. Like, terrifyingly big.
Yeah, and then even up there, up north at the other school that I went to, they also had 2.
Oh, wow.
But it was K through 12. So it was like the elementary and then the middle school, high school one.
Okay.
And they were like the same size. They were huge.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Side note, we have also been looking into educational things because we have a suspicion we might be in the U.S. slightly longer than we expected.
Yeah, I'm not ready to talk about that though.
Because
Especially since we already have a house in the UK.
adoption.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that. But that's led to a lot of looking into schools again. Thankfully, we mostly figured this out last time.
This says decaf. This was not decaf.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
It's going to be a long night.
Because I know how I feel right now. I'm getting warm. And it's not like the studio lights that we have up. Like, I'm genuinely getting warm and I'm feeling antsy.
Yeah. Every time with that Starbucks.
No, we've done it a couple times and
Actually,
it's been decaf.
Yeah, it's been okay
This is,
lately.
I think, the first time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We used to run into things when we got things that were like oat milk free.
That used to piss me off.
And it would just be
We
milk.
used to literally buy things that were like, oh, it's the oat milk macchiato shaken espresso, and it would be regular milk. It's like, how do you fork that up?
Thankfully, after...
I called the one time after I ended up having to use my EpiPen.
Yeah, after that, they didn't mess it up anymore.
No.
Which, people make mistakes.
Yeah, but it
So not
happened
the end of the
multiple
world.
times. It wasn't just like
Yeah.
one time. Let's see. What else? Picking out appliances.
Picking out appliances, that's been a lot of fun.
Going back and forth between... What?
I felt like my shirt was too far down.
What do you mean?
I don't know, my
Oh.
neckline.
Going through KitchenAid, and then Mealy, and then what was that other one?
Frigidaire.
Frigidaire, and then Decor.
Decor was kind of nice.
There was another one in there.
True.
True.
Cafe.
Sub-Zero. Cafe.
I'm pretty sure LG was briefly in the running, but then pretty quickly.
No, that wasn't that. By briefly, it was literally 30 seconds as I realized that they don't have good fridges
They're washers and dryers, though. Quality.
and they don't have cooktops.
Which
I'm
is odd.
determined to get a cooktop in this next house.
Same.
And by cooktop, I mean like the separate cooktop where like, yeah, it's its own separate thing. And then like the ovens, like I want a wall oven.
Agreed. It just seems nice.
Why is that so difficult? Actually, cooktops were a big thing in like the 70s.
It's kind of funny because when we were looking at UK houses, it was like, okay, if you want a cooktop and a wall oven, that's standard, and luxury is having a range. Whereas I
Yeah.
feel like in the US, it's like a range is standard, and a cooktop plus a wall oven is luxury.
That
It's
is
just like,
luxury. You have the space for both. You're crazy.
yeah, it makes no sense. And the UK kitchens are way smaller,
Yeah, exceptionally smaller.
which, yeah. Also, can we talk about the fact that, like, in the US, it's really annoying to get integrated appliances, but that's the standard in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK, integrated appliances, like when the cabinet goes over the appliance, so it's like hidden, that's like normal. But in the US, that's thousands of dollars.
Yep.
I can't stand that.
It makes no sense. Well, maybe it makes sense, but I hate it.
Make it make sense. I don't get it.
I mean, the U.S. has worse corruption in the government. U.S. has better corruption in the government, leading to worse standards in...
Why is this government related?
Oh, I always think about food. Never mind.
Yeah,
This
for
isn't
food,
like that.
yeah, that's corruption.
Yeah, for kitchen cabinets, I don't know. I
don't
think
know.
people just... Honestly, it probably has something to do with the 60s and, like, how they were encouraging certain recipes during the baby boom.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'm live edging.
You're live edging.
Not that last part specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyways.
But yeah, like, because we really wanted integrated appliances until we found out that to get integrated appliances, it was how much money? $48,000?
$48,000.
I'm like, that is robbery. And then we did price comparisons between here and the UK, like the UK leading brand on that stuff. And for a full kitchen using everything that we wanted, everything integrated, everything, it was less than 15
Ridiculous.
with installation.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't.
Mm-mm.
It's infuriating.
Uh,
What else?
Trying to brain.
Trying to brain.
What else have we done?
This is the second podcast using the DJI Pocket Osmo or Osmo Pocket 3.
Oh yeah, we got a new Chili Crunch thing
It's a great camera. You should buy it. Sponsored
by DJI.
by DJI. Do you want to show the Chili Crunch?
Yeah, I can do the thing where
I
I
was
get up and
watching
walk.
Blondie in China, and I was just started craving any and all Chili Crunch. Is that the unopened one?
No.
Oh, you grabbed the open one. Okay. I got a 2-pack of these, and this one's just smothered in oil on the outside.
Lovely. My
But
bad.
it is fabulous for that good, clean feeling no matter what.
It's very good. And it turns out a lot of the dishes we want to make are actually like Asian inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, side effect of the water fast, we haven't gone to the gym when we were fasting,
No.
which I'm very excited to get back into.
Are we doing that tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, it's going to take like an hour to do this. So, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to, but
I wanted to. Okay.
but also like we just drank caffeinated coffee, so I feel like we'll be awake for it.
True, but I don't know what time they close.
Yeah, I don't know. 11 on weekdays, but I don't know if I want to.
Yeah. We have an Alexa thing over there, which luckily that didn't set it off. But it says new stuff on it, and one of my work things just flashed up across the screen that I wasn't aware of. So that was
Nifty.
fun.
That's going to be fun.
So that's what that thing was.
yeah.
But yeah.
And yeah, I am very far away. We've just been figuring out a lot of life stuff, a lot of nutrition stuff, trying to get back in the groove of existing, which we are. Is there anything else we've done over the past week?
Not really.
No, it's been like kind of a chill time.
Mm-hmm.
Again, really annoyed at how well that water fast worked.
I know.
I really did
The
not
first
want it to
day,
work.
not bad. Second day, not bad. Third day was fine up until around 10 a.m.
I had the reverse experience. First day was a little rough. Second day, I felt like I was dying and questioned if I was for a few moments.
Oh my
And then
God.
third day, I was fine.
Yeah. Third day for me was the worst.
Yeah, very strange. And
Right before dinner, I ordered sweet green.
Sweet Green is incredible.
I love sweet green.
That is the one fast food that's still hanging out on my, like, I shouldn't even call it fast food. It's the one
It's
kind of-
healthy. Yeah.
it's the one takeout that I'm still like, this is probably
It's
good enough.
expensive, but it's whole grain. It's healthy. It's nothing crazy, but it's really good.
Yeah, versus like other takeout places that I really miss and really like that are not
Like
healthy.
Wingstop.
Wingstop was very good. Portillo's is
Oh,
very good.
Portillo's.
I'm still craving a chocolate cake shake. I have no idea when I will have the caloric allowance to do that.
I quenched my chocolate cake shake thing yesterday.
Oh my god, that was genius. I didn't even think of that.
I was so mad that you found out what was in my concrete.
Yeah. We decided late in the day, we talked to our nutrition team, and we were like, can we get ice cream?
And they were like, yeah, you can get ice cream. And I was like, I'm going to get a concrete. And I'm like, I'm going to get chocolate cake put in it. Also, I'm going to get Butterfinger put in it. For fun, I'm also going to put brownie pieces in it.
It looked really good.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm. I got a vanilla one.
Yeah, you got a vanilla one with Heath Bar and Reese's.
Which actually was really good.
We should do that tonight.
I feel like it's
I'm
a
just
once a week
kidding.
thing.
It's like a once a month thing.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, so good.
Nutrition. Talk to your nutrition team about ice cream.
But yeah,
Relatable.
hashtag relatable. What are we at?
We're at like a solid
24.
24, which we might want to call it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just start doing an outro.
Yeah. So thanks all for watching. You can find us on.
Not that abrupt of an outro, geez. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Not much more to talk about. I don't want to ramble on. I hate when
Yeah.
podcasters, they're like, we need to hit a time slot. I'm just gonna ramble.
We just go with the flow.
Like, no, we run out of things to talk about. Cool, it's a shorter podcast this week. Last week was like a test podcast with the new camera and stuff.
Last
which
week was a
turned
micro
out
podcast.
incredible.
Camera quality.
Micro, it was 25 minutes.
It was 25 minutes?
So it's the same length as this.
Oh, man. I thought it was way shorter.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, normally we do a half an hour.
Yeah, it's just hard to fill the time lately.
Yeah.
Our lives have been a lot more unexpectedly mellow.
Which is nice.
It is very nice.
But yeah, I'm Alan,
And I'm Justin.
and this is the Alan and Justin podcast, sponsored by
DJI.
Anchor,
Sony.
Sony,
Oral-B.
and Spotify.
Yeah.
So check them out.
Yeah. Sold at local retailers, except for most of those.
Bye.
Anyways, they're all great. Bye. Follow us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, rate 5 stars. That's not how that works anymore. Just like.
That is how it is. You have to rate 5 stars for podcast.
Oh, yeah, okay.